What up, y'all? Dark King Leo coming back with Fallout 4. Um, I don't know why I forgot what I was going to say there. I don't know. Sorry. It was hesitant. I almost forgot what I said. What I was going to say. But anyway, this is me. This is raw. This is uncut. Anyway, uh, yeah. So what I'm planning to do with this, probably with this series, I'm probably going to plan to get, you know, get through this and then start something else. Far Cry 3, I am gonna come back and finish because Far Cry 6 is supposed to be coming out in the following few months or something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to be coming out soon, and I want to play that. So gotta get done with Far Cry 3, which is we got quite a bit to go. So if y'all like that series, we're going right back to it. So please tune into the streams. Also, I made this day to announce that like I'm gonna start streaming more frequently during the week. I know I said that before, but this time it's more serious because I actually have a set schedule. So you know, thank God for the new job. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in God, I'm just thankful for having a new job. Um, that I can actually. Who's with me? Oh, Piper. That I can actually, have a set schedule and can stream after it. When I'll be streaming, that's to make sure that I'm able to stream on time. I'm gonna set it to 6 o'clock. Okay. Um, that'd be good for those who are like just getting off work or something like that, or in between jobs or something like that. So I figured 6 o'clock would be, nah, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, however y'all, you know, uh, wherever y'all at, just see what time that will be, and that's the time I'll be uploading. I would love to do this all day, but don't have nothing you know in place to actually receive any monetary payments or something like that. Even $1 would help, but don't have nothing like that. So what we're gonna do is go to Sanctuary because that's where that's at, and let's essentially, I guess, finish this game. I didn't know we were that close, but um, I had a lot of fun playing this game. As you see, most of my map is filled because this was an interesting game. After this, if we able to continue the storyline, I'm gonna just finish out the side missions that were like wasn't finished. Um, hold on, yeah. I'm gonna try to play another and more involved game like this. I'm gonna try to do Outer Worlds. Only problem was it was the fact that like it was a lot of like, oh, if you don't have this and that, you can't continue the story until you get this and that, and that made it very very hard to complete because it's not like any other game I ever played. But now I can get some type of heads up. I can figure things out. Um, Probably not the way the game should be played, but I could have sworn I fixed this. I fixed this like. Yes, not.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell.
Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, and this is Codworth. Yeah. I don't know where we'll send her at. I think I'm gonna send her to Castle. Maybe I can find it. There you go. Okay. I was thinking like either get him or Nick. You know what? I'm more.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Yeah.
Let's
come
head
on.
out. Well, all right.
Mr. Valentine, I couldn't have picked a more worthy replacement.
Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
Dude,
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Alright.
Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Well, I guess we made it. Jam. Sorry, I need that one to glue.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
So wait. So if I do that, would that essentially deter what's going on, or I don't know. Let's see. I must have not got it because I don't see it. Not Sergio, nothing. To Claire or nothing. Yeah, I essentially got. Oh, there you go. That was scanning. I'm out here.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I came for my boy. I want my son. My son. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Done.
Useless. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Sean.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in.
What?
In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum.
True.
The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, right there, when he said that, when he said that, you know, it took 60 years and it's only like, what, maybe not even a year, because he got frozen. He had thawed out, shot, and then refroze, right?
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
And, in a way, I can't really blame Sean. Sean was a baby, and emotional attachment is something that, you know, not everybody has. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? From a baby. Babies don't know, you know.
Are you following?
I mean, especially if, like him, like he didn't know any emotional attachment to them other than his father, because his father's still alive, and he just, you know, want to see his father, and that's what he's doing right now. So, in a way, I don't blame John for feeling how he feels.
This really is a matter of importance.
I wish they stopped doing this. But anyway, that's all I got to say.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
You know what I see was really interesting, though? The illumination that they have in the Institute. So it's essentially because they don't have that much light, they have to keep the illumination super bright so they can get some type of vitamin D.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I don't know, man. Because essentially that's your son. So.
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
All right.
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Don't make
Excuse me.
excuses.
It's
You're
an honor to
clearly
meet you,
defective,
sir.
and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful. Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Okay.
All systems nominal.
So I guess we're staying in the Institute now. It's
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
I just don't know how everybody else will feel about it. Don't really care either, but you know.
Hi, mister.
Well, hello.
If you're looking for my mom or dad, they're probably still working.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Hi.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
We're all looking forward to working with you. Almost done. Just need to tighten up this
Doc.
primary
You weren't
drive
kidding.
servo.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Wow, they look like Nick.
Thanks again.
Of course. A child synth. It's just remarkable.
Okay, well.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
The commissary is always open. Would you like some processed sustenance packets?
Let's see what you have.
Yeah, Institute bottle of water, which is 40. Wow. Expensive. And food packets is like 4. Oh no, they got. Excuse me. Sorry. It's $14. Not really worth it at all.
The rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. But I'm as much a scientist as any of them.
Okay.
If you're looking for my mom or dad, they're probably still working.
Dude, I didn't ask you about your mom and dad. Oh, I'm in somebody's house. Alright.
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
Brad, this is your little space, so I don't know what you're asking me.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand. If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Come now, Alan, it could have been anything. It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
Just a limb twitching. But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what you do.
If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Fight them down from under.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can imagine. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, you will rectify an attempt.
Just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Welcome. Please proceed directly to processing.
That's crazy. Because it's like they have some type of level of understanding. Like, the people that may follow, they have some type of understanding with,
Good time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Is that Gorilla?
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Good day.
I try not to think.
Excuse me.
We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
I can't promise nothing, man. God, they look scrumptious, boy. Stuff.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome.
Rosalind
so
is
good to have you here.
smart as she is
Dr. Clayton
beautiful.
Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing. It's all right. No hurry. It's all right. No hurry.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Not really. It's kind of like, it's kind of pointless science that actually goes on. I guess they're trying to save humanity, but they're not doing anything to save humanity. They're just trying to create like humans, artificial humans, which is like, I feel like it's kind of, you know, less proactive because the synths are killing off humans and replacing them. But
just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
I'm trying to learn chess. The computer always beats
me. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Pardon me, sir.
Operating at full capacity.
Really, man, because I'm triple OG, triple
to knock some
triple
heads
OG.
together.
What now?
They're dragging
triple
their feet
2000,
on the
bro.
targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses
Carry on,
with me.
sir.
You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
Oh, it's nothing personal. I don't trust anyone. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly.
We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Wow.
Nothing to report, sir.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time.
If y'all don't know, that's literally how they do vaccines. They do a small dose to see what happens, and then they do a larger dose once the vaccine seems to be working. So, if you didn't know, that's essentially if y'all know about this certain disease that basically ravaged the whole Earth in 2020. Yeah, that's essentially how they find the cure. Live, trials of people or animals.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
I don't know what she's doing. I know she ain't testing the guns out because all your guns are trash.
Well, that was productive.
Madison Lee?
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A Courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm sorry, but that was kind of simple, right? Like, that's something that they didn't really need to, like, explained at all.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay. Well. Blah 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 blah. Okay, done. Go find some synths or die trying.
I hope you and Father try.
I can't find my notes.
I don't know. That's why essentially I didn't really, go for the Underground Railroad because
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
I know I can't talk about that.
'cause I don't really believe in synths
Please
like
don't
that.
get any germs on me.
I believe like some of them are more human-like, but I don't believe all of them are like human-like. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the first ones, maybe the second one, but the ones that are full metal. That are like full metal and stuff like that. I just don't believe that they even have like a characteristics like of a human, like that one.
Scanning. Subject identified.
I mean, how do I get up here? I mean, this is a beautiful place, though. Look at this.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I think that's my fart. That's what
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Sean.
The sooner that synth is safely back in the Institute, the better for everyone.
That's my boy. So, does that mean I can fast travel out of here too? can. So that was interesting. Sean essentially made a name for himself, right? And so far, I can kind of understand where they're going at with all this, but it's like it's not like they're depending on simps to keep humanity alive. I hope that's not what's going
on. I'm ready to move in, sir.
You must be the Courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the Gotcha.
Codsworth.
I'm all ready.
What's all this? Everyone's still alive.
I did not mean to do that.
You call this a fight?
Picking up hostile light signs.
That all you got? Sloppy tactics, bad aim. This won't take long. I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep hoping. You should have given up.
possible.
Where this man at?
What the hell? You've got to be kidding me.
Dude, come on. Hold on. I'm gonna try to load the game up. This is what happens when you play an old game. Literally, like. Yeah, I'm gonna calm down over there. Okay. And he's still in the water. Homeboy is just swimming. Come on. I'm gonna fast travel somewhere else and fast travel back. don't know how to get the game stuck like this, man. This game is stupid. Man, come on. This game is stupid. This gotta be the dumbest thing I ever seen happen in a game. It's so glitched out to the point that I can't continue the mission. I have no clue what I gotta do in order to fix this. I really don't.
Picking up high levels of radioactivity.
My Halbert's stuck down here. Come on, dude. Find your way out. Man, forget it. Oh, man.
I hope you realize how much you did for us.
That essentially fried everything. Got the club going up.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse. Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
What's arse? What is the arse? What did... Well, if this game will stop glitching. Or whatever it's doing.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my friend.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the...
Don't worry.
Thank you. Just bring him back.
Uh-huh.
Kate, I don't care what you just like. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that mission because apparently the Corsair is stuck. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. So
Picking up hostile life.
still alive? Christ!
Never mind.
Just getting warmed up over here. Don't you die on me!
Well, that about takes care of that.
Give me all this stuff, man. Okay.
Nothing there now. What do you think? I don't know.
Jump in the shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the shadows. Now don't start talking crazy.
Hold.
Yes, sir?
Sir.
Excuse me.
You're gonna help me now, right?
I'm supposed to be impressed! Space
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my God. Thank you. Let's go.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
Seems to be growing well.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Just remember that this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
We know. That's why we support the Minutemen. You can always count on us to help out down the road.
Alright. Okay, it seems like he's back on core. Oh, no, on shore, excuse me. He's back on core.
Area secure. You're already dead.
Stop.
I'm already bored.
No, Chris, he's gonna do the same thing.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, I think we're being shadowed.
Right here. Right here.
Ram. Man. This game is so glitched out to the point it's just overriding itself. Man, come on, man. Let me go grab my suit. Because this game it's just doing too much.
I hope you realize how much you did for us.
Like, shut up.
knew you guys.
I think we're good.
You must be the Courser I'm supposed to be.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla. Right behind you, sir.
Perimeter movement detected.
Bro, what is that? Hey, Culver, take care of that. That thing was one-shot me. I didn't see that.
solve this. That's that.
If they ain't obliterated after that, I don't know. You ain't gotta deal with all that. All you have to do is send a couple rounds of heavy artillery, blast them to bits.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
A wise decision, sir.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Why they face me towards the door I just came in on? Maybe it'll be right door.
Have I mentioned I'm afraid of heights? Especially ones with ramshackle, crumbly bits.
Bruh, this game is impossible. Not to beat, just impossible with the things it do. Oh.
Well done. Judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. You made it to the top. Tell me, is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
How much plunder have you got?
Ah, so you are here for loot, then.
What are you doing, boss? We can take these guys.
Keep your mouth shut! I know what I'm doing! We got a modest little stash. I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you, freely, if you walk away afterwards. You say? I'll have your word.
You have my word. Give me what you got, and we'll leave.
But, sir, this man is a criminal.
You had me for a minute there. Anyway, I think we've talked enough, don't you? Kill these sons of bitches! Hell
Nice work, sir. I'll take the synth back. This is X688, ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592. Your new quarters are ready.
Juice. All right. You want to talk to Father? Here we go. End it right there, man. I'm sorry if this is kind of short. I got a lot of stuff to do today. But like I said, you know, longer streams.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Streams and stuff like that. So, you know, stay tuned. Let's get this COVID money. No, let's make sure we hit that like button, subscribe, man. I see y'all hitting the like button more frequently. I really do appreciate that, man.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Also comment on the video if y'all like a longer stream or shorter stream. I'm just trying to figure out, can I work this within, like, you know, maybe before I go to work or something like that, or you know, it's as simple as that. But you know, they're not showing me the upstairs marker. Is he upstairs? See, I don't know where he's at.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Correction, we're gonna see. You wanna check that out first before we go out of here. So. Or I should end it right here, guys. Oh man, I hate that. So many YouTubers do that. Alright man, we'll end it right here. When it's getting good. Alright man, we'll end it right here. It's like the worst. It's like their outro is like the commercial that you didn't want to come up, or the end of the show
no
that
one's
you didn't want
excited
to
about
come
the new
up.
synth project.
Especially if y'all ever watch like anime
Best
or
part
like
of
drama
my day is coming home.
Episodes or something like that. Drama shows or something like that. That's literally the worst thing you can ever see. It's like, all right, to be continued, or next time join us on, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really watch, like, you know, regular, you know, TV, because they always stop on the, you know, where the part's getting good. Now YouTubers are doing the same thing. That's like, bruh, yeah, I forgot the reason why I even watch YouTube. This is it? No? Okay. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Okay.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
He says a thing with arms too, right? I see what Father wants now. And then we'll basically cut it off. Then upstairs. Nope, that's not him.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I guess I'm feeling like something's crawling on you. I hate that feeling, bro. It's the weirdest thing.
Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
Who is Alice? I think both got lied. That's there. That where I'm supposed to go.
Hi.
Right up there.
Isn't it wonderful here?
I guess. If, little kids weren't so nosy.
Hello, Father.
Bro, I need a
Tell
map
me,
down here, okay?
what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
What?
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done.
Hello?
The group that calls themselves
Hello?
the
Okay.
Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
So we're gonna actually end it right here. When we get back, we will start that mission. And yeah, man. I hope y'all like the stream, the stream so far. And also subscribe for more, man. If it's 208 right now, man. If I can get to 210 before, even just before December, that'd be awesome. Try and get back in the groove of uploading more constantly, you know what I'm saying? I was just running. To be honest, what I was doing, I was running around trying to find jobs, okay? Because, as an adult, you have to you know. Have responsibilities, pay for things. Bills is a huge thing. Debt is a thing too. So you know, don't forget that when you're in high school. So live it up there, because when you get out, oh yeah, it's serious. It's sink or swim. So yeah, man. But this has been Dark King Leo, man. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. And